Hey, how's it going, my fine sirs? My name is Sir Earl Grey, and welcome back to The Longest Journey. We just stepped into this parallel universe, and I guess we're in some sort of temple. Based upon the paintings on the wall. I have to say, this place, sirs, is pretty creepy. In my opinion. Ooh, are the subtitles on? No, they're not. For some reason, each time I close the game, the subtitles go away. It's pretty frustrating, actually. Ooh. Hey, dude!
He looks like some kind of priest.
Well, considering his name tag is priest, I would have assumed so. And in fact, he has a, really good staff. This guy with swagalicious gear. And me in my t-shirt and jeans.
Hi.
Are you gonna say anything? Oh, he bows.
Et tu? Emile tu vas?
Of course. I don't understand.
Aku sta kayan paras. Inomalante kandra. Ton maris. Ore tiesiton.
Who are you?
Ken esang maris ortona. Magikean poseiton. Sare alvoca in iriam tue ithium.
Okay, sirs. Let's listen to some more.
Kandi. Good.
Ooh, he said English.
Niranton alvoce. Sank al coda magic.
Okay.
Torante. Salhe. Naven. All tongue.
So I'm understanding. Let's listen some more. The more he speaks, the more I understand.
Parasintin you. You have tiesa in magic, Sara. The knowledge. Aritua ya itue by generations e umani. Knowledge of all tongue.
All tongue seems important. Listen some more. Hopefully eventually
now you have allowed
there
the magic
you go.
to enter your heart, and the knowledge of
listening
all
is
tongue,
important.
ever present but dormant, to guide your ears and your tongue.
I understand
Cool.
you. You speak English? Why didn't you just tell me straight away?
No, child. I do not speak English. I speak Naven, all tongue, the common language of Arcadia.
Arcadia?
Arcadia? Wait a second.
I love that
How
name.
did I get here?
Beautiful
What
name.
is this place and who the hell are you?
My manners have abandoned me yet again. I'm afraid my preoccupation with ancient texts and the company of my fellow fathers have left me unequipped with the grace of social intercourse.
Damn, this guy is well spoken.
That I have been rude. My name, dear child, is Tobias Grensret, and I am the Vestrum of the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance. We are the fathers.
Sounds important.
Okay. I'm April. April Ryan.
I take it this is your first shift, your first passage through the divide?
Most definitely.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I guess this is my first shift.
Then I will explain everything. Someone must. You are without guidance, without a mentor?
Oh, maybe that's Cortez.
Mentor? There's this guy Cortez. He assisted me, told me about magic and truth and dreams and portals. Crazy stuff. Well, it seemed crazy at the time, although now I don't...
Yeah.
Cortez? Ah, yes, Cortez. Very good, very good. Then come, let us proceed. Let me show you Mercuria, the grandest city of all ages.
Okay. Cool. The plot thickens. Slowly, though, but it thickens. Just walk faster, people. These pauses are really awkward. Oh, cutscene. Nice. Nice. Nice place.
Explore Mercuria, April.
Oh, okay.
See the sights, meet the people, and then, when you are ready, return to the temple. I will answer whatever questions you may have then.
Alright. Oh, that's me? Oh god, I'm very pixelated. I'm like 30 pixels here. Okay, so do I still have... Yeah, I still have a lot of stuff. My ring, the candy, the leaf, the eyeball, the pin, a few photos, cash. Don't think the cash will be much use here. Where does this lead me to? So this takes me back to the chapel. What about this place? Oh yeah, I can run. Oh-ho! Okay. Lots to see
In a world
here.
without the screen, that's what passes for entertainment. And it's pretty darn good.
Oh, okay. That's...
My intuition tells me
Maps!
that he sells maps.
Again, I love you, April. You have such a quick wit.
Maps, I got maps. Can I interest you in a map, miss? Top-notch, hand-drawn in quality ink by skilled sunwriters. Ain't no better in all the Northlands.
Do you sell maps of the city?
Do you sell maps of the city?
Can't help you there, miss. The Guild of Tourism has monopoly on city maps. I can tell you're not from around here, or you'd know that.
Okay.
Got tons of maps of all the Northlands, though, from the city of Tyron to the Bay of Fire.
Bay of Fire? That sounds awesome. Where can I find the
Where
Guild
can
of
I
Tourism?
find a Guild of Tourism?
They're closed for the holidays.
Sure, that makes sense.
I was about to say, that makes no sense.
Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Yes, maps.
Do you
know Vestrum Tobias?
Let's ask about our
Everyone
host.
knows Vestrum Tobias, girl. He's been an important part of this city for as long as I can remember.
What can you tell me about him?
The Vestrum is an honorable man, but a conservative one, and I don't know if he still has the best interests of the people at heart.
Ooh.
Sometimes
Sounds
I think
ominous.
he worries too much about custom. The Sentinel have been our so-called protectors and keepers of the balance for so long we don't even think of it anymore. But now that the Vanguard are introducing a new way of thinking, new philosophies, I'm afraid the Sentinel will find their power diminished before too long. Their resistance to change will be their downfall. Mark my words, their downfall for certain. And Tobias, honorable man that he is, will be remembered as the captain who went down with his ship.
Interesting. So it seems to be a clash between old and new thinkings in this world. How'd you get along with
your
that?
neighbors?
Why not?
The Cups handler? Stay away from him, miss. He takes great joy in robbing people.
Oh, he's one of those,
You can't beat
cups
him,
where you
not
put the
without
ball
magic,
underneath.
and he doesn't allow magic at his table.
How would he know if I did use magic?
Oh, he's got one of those blasted talismans. They're always digging up magical artifacts in Shagagriel, and they sell them to dogs like him for a silver coin or two. Get a proper job, you son of a mole.
What's Arcadia like?
What can I say about a whole world, girl? It's a beautiful place for sure, but we're stuck in the past. We don't look ahead, not like our cousins in Stark.
Ooh,
Magic is
Stark
all
people.
well and good, but it won't bring our world into the modern age, and Arcadia is untamed. It's wild and unpredictable. Good for the map business, sure, but not so good for productivity and expansion.
This guy's obviously
Some
a
people
forward
may
thinker.
consider our world a paradise. The Sentinel, for one, they'd prefer to keep it just the way it is. Me, I'd like to see some changes, and fast.
Okay, so
What do you
yeah, what
know
about
about Stark?
Land of wonders, strange customs, and machinery. Ah, to be in Stark. I'd give my right leg. Well, perhaps not my right leg as such. You really need two sturdy legs to stand on in this business, or you'll find yourself... yes,
okay,
yes,
that's
indeed, free of this
a tangent.
blasted, chaotic, unpredictable magic. Does no good to anyone. Now, machines built by man, controlled by man, in servitude of man. That's the future, isn't it? Yes, the Vanguard may be a little unorthodox in their methods and teachings, but they're right about one thing. Stark and Arcadia belong together, not apart.
Thanks for your help.
Maps!
Interesting. Alright. Cheers, bro. A bird.
What a sorry-looking bird.
Okay.
Hey, you don't look too polished yourself, lady.
Oops. I didn't know you could talk.
Didn't look as if you could talk either.
Wow. Such sassiness.
It's a game of some kind.
Okay. Can I talk to you?
That's a particularly sleazy-looking merchant. I wonder what he's selling.
Oh, it's like our neighbor. Sleazy looking people, obviously, able to attract them. What's he got to say?
Want to test your skill and perception with a game of cups? There are prizes to be won.
No. Because I'll probably... Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, but I'm broke.
May the balance bring coin to your pocket, young lady, so that you may return to me and invest it in a game of cups.
Sure, investment, of course. Let's explore some more, sir, shall we? We've already met some very colourful characters, but I want to meet some more. Oh! Okay. So I guess we have a mini-map? This seems like a big place. Let's go back here first. And what's over... Oh, it's the same thing. Okay. Ooh, blue flame.
Stout guardians of the city. Wooden, but stout. And that blue fire is way cool.
It is very cool. What have we got over here?
This guy's...
Okay. Some cool little music there.
Stout guardians
Okay.
of the city. Wooden, he's selling musical instruments.
I see. Let's
I'm
talk
not
to
in the
him.
market for an instrument at this particular moment. Still, good to know where to get one in case of a
Musical
emergency.
Yeah, I guess so. You never know who will need a musical instrument. Whoa. This place is so cool. Like, can you imagine what this place would look like with today's graphics? It'd be amazing.
Blue fire. It's either propane or magic. I'm guessing the latter.
Most likely, magic. Okay, yeah, so let's just go towards the lighthouse, I guess, and the port. Yeah, can you imagine this game with today's graphics? I can imagine it being, like, incredible. Like, full stop. Can I go this way? I can. Okay. Oh. Hello there, sir. There was something
I
there.
wouldn't feel too comfortable about sailing anywhere in that. It's like a toy boat for children.
Hey, it's small, but I'm sure it does the job.
The old man and the, ocean? Looks like a lifetime at sea has left its tracks on him.
Wow.
You might want to consider waiting till you be out of earshot before you badmouth me.
Exactly what I said. Alright, go, talk to him. What's he got to say?
Hello, old man.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Ah, god damn it, I hate that. It's like when you press escape to run, you miss the dialogue.
What are you doing?
Mending nets, of course. What'd it look like I'd be doing?
I don't know,
Not well
smoking
versed
a
in
pipe.
maritime customs.
Mar what? Ah, yous mean sea life, do you not?
I do.
Ah, the smell of the salty sea, the lapping of waves on your ship, the spray of cold water on your face, plump maidens in every part.
Okay.
I tell yous, I be having stories about the sea.
Yes. Care to share?
Care to stories with me?
Sounds
what?
thrilling.
Ah, girl, you do not be sleeping, do you?
No, of course not, because that was such a thrilling story. Short story as well.
What? What? Sleeping? No. Just concentrating really hard. Good story, though. Solid material. Ever considered doing a book?
Aye, but the agents in Marcuria be bloodthirsty vampires with no thought but to milk your life's blood.
Oh, so they take an outrageous commission then?
No, they actually be bloodthirsty vampires with a penchant for biting your neck when you ain't be looking.
So, not a metaphor. Right.
I ain't nobody else around to talk to, you see, on account of him being a talking bird.
Oh, the cups guy. He has this guy's
To your
bird.
talking bird?
I be... it cheated out of
Yeah.
What's your bird's name?
bird.
Wow.
Oh.
Very original. Okay. Nice. That seems
I'd better get
to be
going.
important for later then. Alright. Excellent. I'll be off then. Thank you very much, sir, for wasting half my life. But I'll get your bird back. I'm confident of it. I just need to beat the cups, man.
It's a lighthouse. The blue fire's burning bright, a safe beacon for weary sailors, and a magnet for flowery prose.
Nice. Nicely said, as per usual. Ooh. Okay.
Assorted cargo. Judging by his ungainly stance, I'd say he's a mariner pining for the sea.
Okay, let's go talk to him.
Ahoy there, matey!
Really?
Pardon?
Yeah.
Isn't that how you sailors
Yeah.
greet each other?
No.
What do you say then?
Usually, hello. And if it's sunny, nice day for it. We might even try a how are you today then, if we're feeling adventurous.
Wow.
But never, ever,
Breaking
ahoy.
stereotypes right there.
This is valuable information.
Aye, matey, that it be.
Thank you, sir, for the information and for the sarcasm.
It's a small ship or boat. I don't know the difference. Is there a difference?
Yeah, a boat is a lot bigger than... I don't know, actually. Maybe it's a ship is a subset of a boat or something.
It's a small ship.
I don't know. Okay, I think we've done the tour of this place. So let's head back. Alright, what's up, Vestrum? I've come back to see you. I've seen the sights. And now I think it's time for us to talk.
Tobias. Just call me
Oh,
Tobias,
okay.
please.
Bias?
I require no ceremony from a distinguished guest such as yourself. Did you enjoy the sights?
I did.
I don't know. I'm overwhelmed. Walking around out there, seeing with my own two eyes things that can't possibly exist.
Girl, open your mind.
I kept thinking, it's all a dream. I'll wake up at any moment now and everything will return to normal. But then I realized, I'm still here. It's real. I can touch it. I can smell it.
Yep.
You know what? It doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense here. Magic, alien creatures, parallel worlds. I don't believe in those things. I don't believe in fairy tales.
Well, here you are,
In
though.
your world, in Stark, there is no room for magic.
Oh, that's
That
our
is
world.
and always has been the curse of science, the fallibility of logic and order.
Curse of
They
science.
leave no room for the imagination. If it does not fit into the narrow perception of the laws of nature that your world adheres to, it's a fairy tale. But then, magic has its downsides too. It's unpredictable. It invites chaos. It puts the balance in peril in a way that science alone never could.
I keep hearing about the balance and about Stark and Arcadia and... This is probably going to sound strange to you, but I'm clueless. I have no idea what this place is or what I'm doing here or...
Just give me some
All I
answers,
know is
man.
that something strange is happening in my world, I guess.
Toby, give me some answers,
Dreams,
please.
and the dreams felt so real, and then things started happening in real life too. Things that couldn't happen, and
I think I will begin at the very beginning. I believe that is why you were sent here, to learn, to understand, to see for yourself. Like you said, you cannot believe in this place. Well, you will. After you have learned the truth, you will.
Okay.
Come with me, and I will tell you the story of Earth as your books never have. And when your eyes and ears are open to the truth, perhaps your mind will follow. We can only hope. Come.
Good. I've been promised answers for ages now, and I haven't really received any concrete ones, so... Guy,
This
Toby,
is the true story
don't let
of
me
the
down.
balance, as observed by the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance, the Fathers. The Sentinel Minstrom committed this story to the pages of the scriptures and to these temple walls thousands of years ago, so that coming generations could learn and understand their past and their future. The wall paintings we are looking at became known as the murals of the balance. And it is through these images, that I will recount our common history to you, April Ryan.
Okay.
The story begins and ends here, with this mural. Ages ago and in ages to come, the Earth was one, and magic and science existed side by side in nature and in all people. There was balance, and there was harmony.
You're saying there was just one world then?
One world, one Earth. Magic and science in balance with each other, within each and every living creature. The power to make the stars dance and to create life itself was within our grasp.
Sounds good.
But
what
then,
went wrong?
Humankind began to exploit this divine power of two, and they saw fit to use it for their own selfish purposes.
Typical humans.
The balance of the cosmos was in peril. Unless something was done,
Oh shit.
unless
That doesn't
man
look
was
good.
humbled and learned to fear the power he wrought over cosmos, the twilight of chaos would fall upon Earth. It had happened before, in distant times and on distant worlds, and it would happen again. And every man, woman, and child of every people and every race would be devoured by the coming apocalypse. We were given a visitation then. The Drag Kin, having lived among us for untold generations, rose to offer their guidance and assistance in preserving the balance on our world.
Okay. What did he want in return, though? Nothing's ever free. This is where I arrived.
The Drag? I think I've heard that name before.
Drag Kin, Draken, Dragons, whichever name they go by, they remain the eternal servants and custodians of the balance.
Okay.
There were 4 of them here on Earth, and of the 4, one who would found the order of the balance, the Sentinel. The first Minstrum were instructed that magic and science would have to be separated before the balance collapsed and brought untold disaster. Earth would have to be split in 2 equal parts.
Okay.
Arcadia and Stark. Magic and science. Chaos and order. The first Sentinel were counted 13. 6 scientists, 6 magicians, and 1 who was between. The Drag Kin, our mentor, our custodian, our learned guide. Both magic and science were needed to perform this most difficult of tasks. To split a world in 2, to create 2 worlds from 1.
Sounds easy.
Wasn't the use
No?
of that kind of power dangerous to the balance?
Yes, and so for this purpose, they built a tower to channel their powers and focus them on the divide that they would create. The Kin had brought a disc with them, a disc forged in the fire of their world. Placed at the base of the tower, and the epicenter of the divide, the disc and the tower would become one, a conduit for the flow of magic and science.
I see.
At the appointed hour, the 13 came to the tower, and with them a woman, whose destiny was decided by the purpose to which she had been born. She would be the first guardian, the human protector of the balance, who would stay in the tower for 1,000 years to watch over the 2 worlds, and to ensure that the flows of magic and science were always equal.
Is this me?
And so the ritual began.
Has the disc been stolen or something? So the
One world was to become 2, separated by the balance, and each world visible to the other only by way of dreams. Who was ushered into which world was not an arbitrary choice, nor one taken lightly. For the magical creatures, the choice was simple. They had to go to Arcadia. Their kind would not survive in Stark. But for others, families were torn apart, lovers separated, and friends lost for all eternity. Encircled by the 12 and the one who would be guardian, the disc at the base of the tower began to spin faster and faster as more and more power flowed through it, until it was a blur. Darkness enveloped the tower, but the disc glowed brighter and brighter. Reality turned, and in one moment, a new reality had been created and 2 new worlds born. In the tower there was silence. The original disc had disappeared, and in its place was a smaller counterpart, a similar yet different disc. Around and outside the tower the world looked different. They were now between Stark and Arcadia, between reality and dream. This was the realm of the Balance and of the Guardian, and it would be her home for the next 1,000 years.
God.
The one who
Hope it
was
had a
keeping
coffee machine.
picked up the disc and said, "This disc is a counterpart to the original disc, which has now become this realm, and the key to which has been split and divided in 4. The key is the disc, and the disc is this realm." This mystified the 12, and the one who was kin continued, "Know only this. The Guardian's realm cannot be broken unless the disc is broken. But nor can it be repaired without the disc being repaired. The 4 pieces, that is the key, will be given to the 6 of you who are to be taken to Arcadia for safekeeping. Yet the key will never be complete," he went on, "without the precious stones that adorn each piece. I will keep 1, and my fellow kin the 3 others. Should the day come when this realm must be repaired, or the worlds reunited, and that day will come, you will assemble the disc, and the kin will come together one last time." With that, 6 of the 13 went to Arcadia, and 6 to Stark, and the one who would be Guardian ascended to the throne. Witness the mural, where her dreams and hopes, her very soul, were locked away in the disc. In service of the Balance, these traits were nothing but barriers. Through new eyes, the imbalance between the worlds was as clear as the stars themselves to the Guardian, and with one thought, she channeled chaos from Arcadia and logic from Stark into the disc, and redistributed the power wherever it was needed. A new era had begun.
And she left.
The era of the Guardian.
She was gone in the
After
original
they left the tower,
cinematic.
2 of the Drakkin went to Stark, the other 2 to Arcadia. The 6 who came to each world started what is now known as the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance. But while in Arcadia the Sentinel thrived, in Stark they did not. In Stark, the memories of magic and the Balance could not survive in the face of the new reality of natural laws, of logic and of science. And soon, very soon, Arcadia became nothing more than legend, a myth, tales of fairies to recount to impressionable children, and stories to frighten and entertain around a fire. And while dreams still brought sights and sounds of Arcadia to those asleep in Stark, they were discounted as mere dreams and nothing more.
So that's it? We forgot about our past and about Arcadia? And that's the way things are? Then what's wrong with that? And why does magic from Arcadia seem to have begun leaking through to Stark?
That is the question.
That is
Why are we
another
here?
long story. But I can tell that you are tired of stories, and so I shall be brief. As I told you, while in Arcadia, the Sentinel grew in numbers and in strength. In Stark, while flourishing for a brief time, they were soon diminished and powerless. Some of the Stark Sentinel did not take kindly to this, and they berated the Arcadian Sentinel for their politics and teachings. The Stark Sentinel wanted people to work towards reunification, while their brothers did not. So the inevitable soon came to pass, and the Stark Sentinel parted ways with their Arcadian brothers, and named themselves the Vanguard. And while at first their philosophy was not so different from ours, over the years it changed radically. The Vanguard wanted the divide torn down, the worlds reunited, and the return to what they called the Glorious Ages, when humankind could control the forces of cosmos. But first they needed their own servant in charge of the balance, their own guardian. Now, every 1,000 years, a new guardian took the place of the old one, because no one can be separated from their souls for any longer than 1,000 years.
That's very convenient.
Every
Round number.
1,000 years, a new guardian was born. The balance provided the seed from which a new fruit grew. But now, it has been 200 years since the previous Guardian, the 12th Guardian, was to be replaced. Every new child born to the balance has been taken away by the Vanguard to be studied in an attempt to control them. In every instance so far, they have failed. But the 12th Guardian could wait no longer. Only a short time ago, the disk in the tower shattered, and the Guardian left his throne. The balance is now
That's what we saw in the
untended,
first cinematic.
and we have yet to find a new Guardian. Unless we do so, the Vanguard may get their chance. And they may be able to place their own puppet on the throne to rule the balance according to their principles. And this we cannot allow. It will mean the end of Stark and Arcadia, and the dawn of an era of chaos.
That doesn't
Now
sound
you
good.
see?
I understand the history. I can even accept it. But I don't understand why I'm here and what Cortez wants with me.
The balance is in peril, April. The Guardian has abandoned his tower. He has disappeared, and there is no one to take his place. He must be reinstated to protect the balance until a new Guardian may be found.
That's me. I'm sure I'm the
And
new Guardian.
what can I do? I'm nobody.
I'm the daughter of a dragon.
I've just been having a lot of bad dreams.
You are a strong shifter. I have not seen your like in my lifetime.
A shifter?
Someone capable of opening doors between worlds. A shift. A portal between the realms of Stark and Arcadia.
Are you kidding? I didn't do anything. Cortez was the one who opened the shift, and he just waved his hands around in the air. I don't think I'd be capable of opening a portal even if I had a magic wand.
Only a shifter's own power can allow her to travel. No one else can do this for her. Cortez only channeled your power to aid you. He would not be able to step through the shift himself.
Uh-huh.
Even if that's true, I don't have any control over my talent.
Not yet. But in time you will. How else do you intend to travel back to your world?
God, I hadn't even thought about that yet. Can't you help me?
I'm afraid not. Even if I could shift, I would not be able to channel through you like Cortez did.
So, I'm on my own?
If you have any questions, I will do my best to answer them. But aside from that,
Great.
yes. Yes, you are.
Thanks, Toby. You're a great help.
So, not cool.
No, it has been unseasonably warm.
Wow.
If you don't mind, I will return to my studies now.
Sick burn, bro.
Thank you for listening to an old man and his long stories.
No worries.
No, thank you. It's starting to make a little bit of sense now.
It does.
That is good news. Come see me again if you have any more questions.
Wow, that was a lot to take in. Alright, so I'm sorry I didn't talk a lot through that, but that was one hell of an exposition. Good God, that was a story and a half. So at least now we know, it seems like the Sentinels in Stark seem to be the dark side of the Force, and the ones here seem to be the light side. So, interesting stuff. I'm happy that we finally understood what's going on in this place. Although I don't really know what to do now. He said he couldn't really help me. So, let's see if he has anything more to say.
Excuse me.
Toby, can I have a minute of your time?
Do you know a man named
do you
Brian
know...
Westhouse?
Westhouse?
Good idea.
That old goat? Yes, unfortunately. What would you with him?
I need to find him.
I do not know where he lives. I hear somewhere on the outskirts of the city by the sea, but I cannot tell you any more than that.
Maybe I have to get the old sailor's bird so then he can take me to Brian.
Who'd know about Westhouse?
His whereabouts? I do not understand what you would with him. He is rude, uncultured, and ignorant.
Cortez told me to look
Harsh
him up.
words.
Well, I do not know where he lives or frequents, but someone at the market may. He trades merchandise there, and I think he collects maps of the Northlands.
So I guess we go to the map salesman. I'm looking for Brian.
I'm looking for Brian Westhouse.
Briar west of house? It's not on any of my maps, and I've never heard of it. Maps?
No, it's a person.
It's a man, not a place. Mr. Brian Westhouse.
I would most certainly remember a name as queer as that, and I don't. Get your maps while they're fresh.
Okay. You're useful then.
Nice day for it.
Not really, no.
Bye.
Okay. Great conversation there. Right, sirs, I am lost again. I don't know what to do. I need some money so that I can win the game of cups.
Well, again,
But that's it. I don't know what else to do. Oh, can I go? Oh, fuck's sake. This guy and his pipe. No. No more marathon
See you
stories.
later.
Thank you very much.
If I not be dead, aye.
Wow. Great outlook on life you have there. Okay, can I leave? Fuck's sake, dude. Talking to this guy always takes bleeding ages.
There is one thing I must tell you, however.
Oh.
Few would know Westhouse by his real name. In the
Fuck's
city,
sake.
he is known as the Rolling Man because
Why
of
didn't he
his
just say that
strange
before?
two-wheeled vehicle. A most dreadful and dangerous contraption if I ever saw one.
a bicycle?
Perhaps. It has a grotesque appearance, much like the Westhouse
Okay.
himself.
Like, spent so much time running around.
I'll see you
and then-
later.
Oh, shut up.
Keep telling
Like,
me so.
I spent
and
so much time trying to find this guy, and in the end, it's just because this guy has withhold information. Now, I'm sure if I go back to the map guy, he'll actually know who I'm talking about. Fuck's sake, Toby. Tell me everything next time. Okay,
Can you tell me where the Rolling Man lives?
Maybe, maybe not.
at least he
Why?
knows.
Because I need to find him.
Sorry, guild rules. I'm not allowed to divulge any personal information about my customers.
That sounds like a load of bull.
I really need to know where the Rolling Man lives.
Sorry, can't do.
Please? Pretty please?
Oh yeah, use that charm.
No, young lady. Don't give me that doe-eyed look. Don't. Blasted be the balance. You're giving me that doe-eyed look, aren't you? I still can't tell you, though. I got maps.
Please
I'm just
tell
gonna
me where the
continue,
Rolling
man. I'm not gonna
lives.
leave until you...
No, can't do, miss. I can't divulge personal information about my customers.
I'm not leaving. Oh. Hello, little dude. In a hat.
You're late again. And you know what else? You're fired. Give me back the delivery list and get your sorry blue skin elsewhere.
Oh, shit. Wow. That's awkward.
Hired hell. Bah! Never hire a Dolmari to do a human job.
Crikey. Yeah, I can take his place.
What are you gonna do now without a delivery boy?
Hire a new one, of course. Blasted be the balance. That means I'll have to pay the damn fee to the Guild of Merchants. Damnation.
Or you could just hire me.
Maybe I could help you out.
You? How?
I'm quick, honest, and reliable, and I've got a lot of experience in the service industry.
Yep, yep.
Perhaps a female errand boy could work if the Guild of Merchants.
I
don't
won't say
find
anything
out.
if you don't.
I won't tell them if you don't.
Mind the pay is not much, only a single errand per delivery,
No.
plus whatever tip the customer may see fit
The
to
script
give you.
is so good. Like it's really funny when you're commentating over something and then the characters say exactly what you're saying.
I'll take the job,
Fun times.
if you want me.
Agreed. Maybe you'll even bring in some new business. Here's the delivery list for today and your first map. It's for the captain of the White Dragon. Nebeve, I think his name is. You'll find him in the harbor.
Okay, I've met him already, so let's head off.
Oh,
yeah.
Remember to have the customer sign the delivery list. The guild are sticklers for protocol. No signature, no money, no new jobs.
Okay.
Bye
I
now.
can do that.
Maps, fresh, detailed, life-saving.
Let's go to the sarcastic sailor. Nice alliteration there, Gray. I know. Thank you very much, people who are watching. If there are any people who are watching. Question that I ask myself quite a lot. Anyway, let's. There you are. Good to see ya.
How are you today, then?
Like you, kid.
Wow.
Is this the White
I hope
Dragon?
so.
That's what the big white letters on the prow spell out. What do
Wow.
you think?
Again.
I'm looking for the captain.
Nice guy.
Is he around?
What would you with the captain of the White Dragon?
I have a delivery for him, a map from the map merchant at the temple market.
Aye. I be Captain Horatio Nebeve of the White
Horatio.
Dragon, fastest vessel there ever was.
Uh-huh.
Hand the map over, girl. With Jarl's blessing, the wind will return soon, and I can leave this accursed harbor for sunnier shores.
Okay. Here's your map. Wait, what is this? Delivery list, no. Ah, nah. Crap. This. There you go.
Thank you. There's an errand for your trouble.
And a signature, please. There you go.
Sign this, please.
What is it?
I need your signature to confirm that you've received the map.
Map? What
The
map?
one I just gave
The one
you.
I just gave you.
Oh, that one. Sorry, I never put my signature on a piece of
Too bad. Sign it or I'll kill you.
Please sign it or I won't get paid.
I just gave you an errand. That should be enough to cover it,
No.
Forget the money. That's not why I need your signature. I need you to sign so that I can keep my job and hopefully find a way home.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Sorry. But it brings bad luck to give a piece of yourself in that manner. A signature has untold powers. It's part of your soul.
Come on, man.
I can't sign away my soul.
You're not that superstitious, are you?
Who told you that signing a slip of paper is bad for your soul?
I'm from Gien, and we're a spiritual people. Our souls are in balance with our bodies, and the great Mojal has taught us not to endanger this balance. Signing my name, giving a piece of myself in that manner, breeds corruption and imbalance within. And it pisses the Mojal off.
This is the most elaborate
And that's why you
story
choose to make my life difficult?
I've heard.
Hey, blame organized religion.
I've heard not to sign a piece of paper.
You can't write, can you?
Pardon?
That's what this is all about. You can't write.
Ah,
Uh,
very insightful.
so what? So what if I can't write? So what if I was born at sea and never spent more than a month ashore ever since? I still won't sign your accursed paper, by Jal.
Yeah, just put X.
Look, all you have to do is sign an X next to your name on the list.
You can't trick the great Mojal. The Mojal's
I
untrickable.
bet the Mojal doesn't even
That's not
exist.
trickery. It's legally binding.
I said no.
Is there anything I can do to get you to sign?
No. Well, yes. But no.
Look, Captain, I'm desperate here. I really, really need some kind of signature.
Come on.
Well, there's always music.
Sounds like the musical emergency is coming right up. And I bet since I have nothing to pay this guy, I'm gonna have to do something for him.
What's your, most affordable
Typical.
instrument? That's cute. The flute, right?
This guy doesn't
And how
talk
much for
at
the
all.
flute? I'm guessing that's one
Oh,
errand?
I have that. Excellent. Ta-da!
I'll have the flute. That's one errand, isn't it?
Thank you very much. Right now, let's head back.
I'm ready to play some music if
So,
you're ready to
there you go.
sign.
Aye, go on. But don't stop until I'm done signing, or the Mojal will surely wreak vengeance on us both.
Sounds like a plan. Can I play? There you go. This is so ludicrous. What am I doing?
Done. Here you go. And don't ever ask me to sign anything ever
I
again.
won't. Hopefully,
I can pretty much guarantee you that.
I will never talk to you again. Because you're a freaking pain in the ass.
I'm ready for my next job,
Alright,
sir.
where do you want me to go next?
Yes, good. Did you get the captain's signature?
I did. It was...
No.
Oh, shit, no.
Blasted be the balance, you're no better than that Ulan.
No.
I'm almost sorry I fired him. Get to it, girl.
Shit.
Don't stand around here wasting...
Yeah, no, I misclicked.
I'm ready for my next job,
Yes,
sir.
good.
I did, there you go.
Yes.
Hand me the delivery
Yeah,
list so that I can
misclicks.
see for myself.
Oh, okay.
You know, you remind me of somebody I know. A real Scrooge.
Good. What's a Scrooge? Maps, new revisions, lifesavers,
Oh,
maps.
shut up, man. I'll just give you this stupid thing. There you go. Check for yourself.
Right. Your next assignment is a map of Shangagriel to the Rolling Man. Hold on. Did you not ask me about him earlier today?
No.
No, that wasn't me.
Not me.
That was somebody else.
I could have sworn. Well, no matter. Do you know how to get to the Rolling Man's house?
I do not.
I forget.
Let me explain then. Now, pay attention because this is complicated. He has chosen to live in the most inaccessible place in the city,
Right.
but I guess he has his reasons. First, you head west off the marketplace on Oak until you get to a tiny little apothecary, Mrs. Cassop's Herbs and Oils, where
Okay.
you turn north on South Street. Confusing that, for about 4 minutes of brisk walking. That's when you see
Okay.
a large grove of trees. It's a memorial to those who died in the last war with the tyrant back the balance knows when. Can't see why they choose to remind us of that, where you'll turn left.
That's west?
No, left. That'll take you back south, but onto North Street instead. And that keeps you out of the Dalmari neighborhood. Down that way, nasty, nasty neighborhoods. Keep walking south for about
okay. I don't think I'm gonna remember any of
South
this.
Street, south on the cliffside. It's a wonder
it's
it's
here, over
not
there,
been washed
I think.
away by the storms.
I bet that's his house.
Hope I got all that. Basically, go west until I hit the edge, right?
Yes, that would be correct.
See, what did I say? Yeah. Can I go here? Okay. Alrighty then. Okay. This guy looks
That's
very
probably Mr. Westhouse.
starkish, I would say that. He doesn't look like he's coming from a medieval setting.
Hello, Mr. Westhouse?
Damn, Nation, what is it now? Oh, well, guess you're not calling on behalf of that son of a bitch Sanya, are you?
I'm not.
Sorry, I don't know.
No, that's very unlikely. From what I hear, he doesn't much enjoy the company of women. Well, who in damnation are you?
April Ryan, sir.
Cortez sent
Ryan.
me.
Doesn't sound very Northlandian. Are you by any chance from the coast of... Yeah, hold on. Ryan? April Ryan? I'll be damned. You're from Stark.
I am?
Apparently. Until today, I thought I was just from Earth. I had no idea there were two of them.
Takes you by surprise, doesn't it? Well, goddamn. Sit down, Miss Ryan. Let me get you a drink.
Sounds like a plan. I like this guy already. You know, he's got his priorities straight. Although he seems to be the one drinking, not me.
The liquor over here stinks to high heaven. Magic pollutes the purity of the spirit, but I keep a bottle of Glenfiddich for special occasions.
Thanks for the offer, sir, but I didn't come here to have a drink.
That's a shame.
Really? I see. This isn't a social call.
No, sorry.
Oh, no matter. It's still a pleasant surprise to meet someone from home. Now, what may I do for you?
It's a good question. I have a delivery for you. Yeah, two things actually. First of all, yeah,
Cortez told me
That's
to
more
look you
important.
up.
He did he? I see. Who's Cortez?
You don't know him?
Right.
I think not. I'd certainly remember. Did you say Cortez? You wouldn't be talking about old Manny Chavez, would you? Well, he ought to be dead by now, but then, by all rights, so should I.
Maybe.
I don't know his first name, but he calls himself Cortez.
Tall fellow, mysterious and elusive, rarely answers a question with a simple yes or no. Smokes like a chimney.
Sounds like him.
Aside from that bit about smoking like a chimney, it sounds exactly like Cortez.
Manny. I'll be damned. That old crook is still around. Well, how the devil is he?
He's good. Where do you know him from?
Oh, my whole life back in Stark. We had some exciting adventures, him and I. Actually, he's part of the reason I ended up here. I last saw him in the winter of 1934.
That's a long time
But
ago.
that's almost 300 years ago.
Yeah. Funny, isn't it? And I'm sure he doesn't look a day older than he did back then.
Cortez is immortal or something?
Well, if I'm going to accept magic in parallel worlds, I might as well accept people living 300 years.
Really?
Oh, no, you misunderstand. I'm only 46. I arrived here about 15 years ago, but I left Stark in 1934. Between the worlds, where you dream time has little meaning. I was trapped, you see, for quite a while.
For 300 years?
Right here.
Time went by pretty fast. It didn't seem so bad at the time, but now that you mention it, 300 years, quite disconcerting, really. Quite disconcerting.
I would say so. Okay, I have a
Cortez said to look you up when I wanted to go back home, to Stark.
Now, why would he say that? I'm not a shifter, and I don't know any magic. I'm sorry, Miss Ryan, but you'd be better off asking the Sentinel priests for assistance.
Already did. They said I was on my own, that they couldn't help me.
Bloody typical. Those reactionary fools wouldn't extend a hand to help a drowning man if it violated the principles of their bloody balance. But I can't think why Manny would tell you to visit me in order to shift home. It just doesn't make sense.
Anyway, yeah, I've got a delivery
I have a
for you.
delivery for you.
A delivery? When did the U.S. Postal Service start delivering mail to Arcadia?
Oh, we don't.
It's from the map merchant at the market. It's just a map.
Oh, good. I've been waiting, Faye. Hold your horses. What are you doing working for the Guild? Are you planning on staying in Marcuria?
No.
I'd strongly advise against it, Miss
I don't
Ryan.
think so.
Arcadia may look like a pastoral fairy tale realm, but it's not. You bleed as easily here as you do in Stark, and magic can do more damage than a gun.
I think that's fair advice.
I'm not planning on staying, but I had to find you. The map merchant was the only one who knew where you lived, and he wouldn't tell me. So I got him to hire me, and you were the second delivery on my list.
Very sneaky.
Gods. Carrick and his misguided loyalty. I'll have a word with the man. Thanks for the map, though. I collect them. There's not much else to do in this godforsaken city.
I also need a signature, though. If that's okay. How did you end up?
How did you end up here in Marcuria?
Good idea. Good question.
That's quite a story. I won't bore you with the details, but suffice it to say, I was always somewhat of an adventurer. The promise of virgin territory untouched by civilization held great sway with me in my youth, as did the idea of a highly spiritual state of mind. The occult, magic, karma. I was born in 1902 in Boston. By the time I was 17, I'd put that life behind me. I spent the next 3 years at sea, and then I wandered around Europe for a time. In the early 30s, the 1930s, of course, I found myself in India, working as a journalist. That's where I met Manny, and that's where I first heard of Arcadia.
Cool.
I was amazed and quite skeptical at first, but the thought of a whole new world to see and magic... I was a fool, of course, but who knew where my curiosity
So they're like
would
Aladdin
bring
and
me.
Jasmine. How cute. So what happened then?
So what happened in India?
I've tried to forget about it, to be honest. If I could go back and convince myself not to... but I still wouldn't have listened, of course. The unknown attracts. I ended up in Tibet in the winter of '34, wading through snow up to my chest, thinking for sure that this was it. I was going to die. Manny pulled me out of that one, thank God. I spent 3 months in a monastery before pushing on into the void.
Sounds like he died.
There's only one way for a non-shifter to pass through the divide, and it's not an easy road to take. Now, if you don't mind, I'd prefer not to talk about the past anymore. There's more than enough to worry about in the present.
That's
I should get
fair
going.
enough.
Very well. You're welcome back at any time, Miss Ryan. Anytime.
He's like a nice guy.
Thank you, sir. I'll remember that.
I just need a signature, if that's okay.
Sign this, please. It's just to confirm that I made the delivery.
Certainly.
Okay, well, I think that's a good point to end this episode. I think we've done a lot. Like I said, had a lot of exposition. We actually finally kind of understand what the hell is going on, because so far it's all been very vague. And we moved into the new world, which is really cool. Like I said, I'm really enjoying the story, and hopefully you sirs will as well. I'm recording a lot of these episodes pretty much one after the other, since I'll be doing a lot over Christmas, and I won't necessarily have time to record, but I have the time now. So, yeah, I always appreciate your sir support. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to bestow a like and to subscribe to become a sir today. So as always, stay cool, stay classy, and I will see you, sirs, in the next episode.